All right.
What's up?
I'm doing fine. How? It's great to talk to you again.
It's good to
How's
talk to
everything?
you. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
It's been a minute.
absolutely.
That's yours.
No.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How's life?
You know what? I like when you ask those questions because that's such a loaded question.
It
but
is.
I graduated 2 weeks ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
With
Appreciate
a
it.
what in what?
Bachelor's in cybersecurity
Nice,
and
nice.
digital forensics.
Nice. That's
And-
actually sick.
Yeah, and
You'll never
now-
not have a job for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I mean that sounds pretty good. I mean
Yeah,
that's an okay deal, you know. But it depends what kind of job you're gonna get.
Just be a pen tester. It's the most fun.
Oh no, yeah, pen testing is fun, but you need some really sick credentials for that.
I know the best credential for pen testing is break someone's system and go, all right, it sucks, let me fix it.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
Well, actually, you got that the other way around. You break stuff, then you tell them it sucks. That's pretty much how
Oh,
it works.
yeah.
That's why.
But
That's
I'm
why
saying don't break it before you start working there, is what I'm saying.
Yep.
Just
No, I got you.
walk in the front desk like, this sucks, I'm going to take a job now. That's the best way to get a pen testing job.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go too much into like cybersecurity stuff because I could stay here all day talking about it. But
It's
other than
it's
that,
your interview. If you want to, we can do it.
oh no, I don't want to bore the gaming public with more school
Forget
stuff.
them. What does Jacob want? You earned the spot. If someone else has a problem with what you want to talk about in an interview, they should come here and win.
Oh, you know what? Now since you put it that way, I mean,
It is yours. You earned it. You dropped 4 games all day.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's it. 4 games. You dominated. So anybody has a problem with your interview, come here and take it from him. That's all I got to say about it. So don't sit down. Play your game, Andrea. Play your game.
Tell them
Andrea, it wasn't me. I didn't do this.
Trying to start the shit.
to bring their Eno.
I mean, okay. So basically, what happened is that, and you know what's funny? The day after I graduated, I started working. No break, no nothing. I want to go straight to work because I never take a break.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how you get anywhere in life. Never take a break.
You guys just keep
Take a break when you when you earn it. That's kind of how it works. That's kind of how I've done
But
things.
when do you judge when you've earned it or not? That's so hard for me. It's like, when do I feel like I've done enough to earn a break? And I feel like the answer is never. So I get that mentality a lot.
I understand. I mean, it takes time to work your way up, earn your way up to that level of work ethic and stuff. But I already know what I'm saving my vacation time for. Japan. Yeah.
So you're
and
gonna-
Evo.
Are you going to Evo Japan or?
No. See, what happened is that So I graduated, got a job, and because of me getting a job, I sacrificed my summer so that I could work in this job and try to work my way up.
So no CEO, no Evo.
Nah.
Okay.
It's a bummer. I was really looking forward to it, but I don't want to just tell my new employer that, I'm gonna go to a video game tournament. I know I just got this job, but hey.
I mean, that's what I did. When I got my new job, I told him, my other job, I have work, which is not a lie. This is my other job, and it is work for me to go to the tournaments. I just I already have these dates scheduled and flights purchased.
Oh, no, absolutely. Yeah, but I didn't want to. But at the same time, if I say that, I don't know. I just didn't want to take
You
the
gotta
risk.
you gotta own the stick.
Yeah.
You gotta hold that. It's yours. But I understand where you're coming from, though. I totally
No,
get it.
absolutely. No, but now that I no longer have to worry about certain responsibilities like school and work and all that, I'm going to be more present in tournaments a lot more often now.
Sick.
Just like I said earlier, I mean, that was the reason why I was trying to finish school, is to also, focus more on my, one of my favorite hobbies.
Good. No, that's awesome.
Playing fighting games.
So
It's the only thing I like.
If you're working all summer, your next big event is going to be in the fall then?
I'm going to Defend the North.
Okay, and that is, I should know when that is, and I don't, and I feel ashamed.
When's Defend the North?
September.
Damn. Yeah, fall. But hey, I'll be ready. I'm gonna, play harder. Dan, he actually, playing Dan Grand Finals made me realize I have a lot to work on.
Good.
There's just certain things that, there's a difference between playing offline and online. It seems like when I'm playing online or against people that are not as good as me, obviously, but either way, I feel like I'm more in the zone whenever I'm in those environments. But when I came here, playing here, I was way too focused on not trying to autopilot that I was dropping games and playing
Autopilot is something rough, dude. I've played fighting games for 15 years, and I'm still having trouble with autopilot.
Yeah,
So I get
trying
that.
not to. That's something no, but here's the thing. You know what's the hardest part? Even it's not knowing that you're autopiloting. The hardest part is knowing how to maintain yourself, how to manage it, how to manage like a solid gameplay rather than just like, you know, going in and just autopiloting. That's how plateaus happen a lot of the times.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to tell you now, I mean, that's just one of the things I'm just trying to deal with. I mean, that's why I want to play in tournament more, so I could actually get out of that mentality.
Nice.
I mean, yeah. But next tournament I'm going to is going to be next weekend at TSV.
Oh, nice.
It's shorter distance, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is...
Dan, the second place king.
Second place king.
Yep.
The last time he got third place, he was pretty upset.
It's because either Alex or you show up, not both.
Oh, yeah.
So what happens when everybody comes?
I want to see that. I want to see.
I would love to have everybody down here.
It's probably gonna be Andrea Alex Grand Finals, because I already know what's gonna happen. I'm going to end up playing either one in losers finals. In losers finals, I'll probably like drown out, and then they're going to play grand finals. I mean, I still think Andrea is a better player than me. I mean, she was just, you know, she just came from work and she was.
She's been up since like 6 a.m.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's why I'm kind of like I never play her at her best. I get pissed off about that. Like the first time I played her was, you know, you were here and she won, you know. But then, you know, I find out that at first I felt great, like wow, I got to play her. But then I played her. It turned out that the whole equipment,
the setup,
and I was really upset about that because I never get to play her because she lives very far. I live in Stanford, and for everyone that doesn't know, think of Connecticut as a box, and I live in the bottom left corner of that state,
and
all the way, and they're all the way at the top. So it's like an hour and a half drive.
Yeah.
So it's really tough for me to actually make that work somehow. So yeah, I'm gonna try. But anyway, like yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, the reason why I come out to this is because I really want to I really want to go out there. Like I actually like sent out this stream out to like some of my friends that are like, you know, are trying to get into Guilty Gear, and I want to tell them that, you know, don't think too much about, you know, how good you are. I mean, you know, just
you have to play.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to play and just try to come out here. I mean, but here's one of the problems. It's that, like, you know, some people just have this mentality that maybe they just want to go on. They don't want to go way too, like, you know, take a long distance, like go long distance just to get bodied. So that's probably a lot of people, you know, that's the worst thing you could like have someone, you know, that's trying to get into a game think is losing. Don't think about losing.
No.
Don't think about
it's
winning.
going to happen a lot. That's literally fighting games. Your first 10 tournaments, you're going to go 0-2 or 0 whatever.
That's the biggest mistake everyone... I used to think that way too until like I got more experienced in fighting games, and I pick up, you know, a fighting game and I'm like, all right, my objective is not to win or lose or how many wins or losses I could rack up. It's me playing more and more solidly.
Yeah,
or like
that's
better.
what's important. It's constant improvement, and a lot of people don't see it that way.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I'm just hoping that everyone who I sent that link to, they, you know, are more encouraged to come out here. I mean, it doesn't matter how good or bad you are. You know, the importance is, you know, getting the experience and trying to get to know, most importantly, the community in Connecticut. This right here is the Guilty Gear community, and you know what, we got to embrace that as much as possible and not, you know, put down the community. Try to like actually make something work, make an effort to actually, you know, we're a small family, and I think the best thing we can do is to actually try to support it as much as possible, rather than, you know. Well, I'm just gonna keep it there, but I was about to go on a rant, but yeah.
You are, again, it's your interview. You are welcome to rant. I invite rants. Please.
I mean, yeah, it's just right now, I don't know. I just feel a little upset because there is a particular player in this scene that...
we can talk about him if you want. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We can do this.
I mean, I'm not going to say any names because I don't like name calling.
Fair enough.
But oh yeah, no, they have more.
Everyone has words.
I'm the nicest.
You're the nice guy. You're not okay. All right.
I don't think it's quite fair that you know, we get compared with other scenes that, of course, have more a more superior competition in a sense, because they bring in all these players and stuff like that. And you know, I think rather than, you know, calling out all the TOs and all like the tournament organizers that put in all their time to actually and you know, like you know, I really thank you for actually putting in the effort to yeah, like to put these all out. At least we have somewhere to go and play. But then we have those that just don't really appreciate or see it that way, unfortunately.
My only
And-
concern with the person that you're particularly referring is that there was a complaint of the skill of the player base.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's why I mean the competition.
But I'm pretty sure half of us could beat that person.
I
I think
okay.
you, Dan, Andre, and Alex.
The reason why I'm the nicest one out of all is because I don't live around here.
Yeah.
I live all the way in Stamford, Connecticut, so
Yeah.
I could understand him in a sense. He wants to go to New York because he's from there. He's not from Connecticut, so
Right.
his heart's not here. I'm born and bred here in
Yeah.
Connecticut, and I'm just putting it, you know. But he doesn't see it that way. I mean, now that I have a car, I could drive up there. But when I didn't, you know what I used to do? I used to go all the way to I used to go to Brooklyn and play there till like 11, 12 a.m. in the morning, and I would go out and I would have to deal with like the risky streets of New York City
Oh,
at
that's
night.
rough.
But you know what? I did it because I loved the games I played.
And that's
Lazy
what
Little Guilty here.
that dedication is what is required of everybody if you want to live up. Ask Matt. We have kids coming here for our other games who come from like Rhode Island, Jersey, New York.
That's how it works.
There's 4 people who come here every Thursday from Rhode Island. It's a 2-hour drive. They come here because they don't have a scene back home, and so they come to ours
Yeah.
because they just want to play.
That's why we have to embrace these
Yeah.
sorts of tournaments. It doesn't matter, you know, about like, you know, play level. I mean, that's something you should actually try to put effort in, trying to get everyone to level up. That's
Yes.
the best feeling ever when
That-
you know
I
you're
feel
trying
like-
to. You know why I still went to Connecticut tournaments, even though I could just go to New York and play like better. Because I want there to be competition near me. I don't want
Exactly.
in this state.
That's
That's
what
why
I'm
I'm trying to get more players into the game. I got like 3 people to buy Guilty Gear Rev 2, and
Which is amazing.
I try to give them advice. I'll be their coach for free. You don't have to pay me anything. I just want people to play.
And you benefit if you have, because like, okay, let's say you're guy, like, right, and you have a team of scrubs. If you can raise all those scrubs up to your level, now you have 7 training
I love
partners.
it. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
But it's up to them. You know, I can't do it all. I mean, I
Of
could give them
course.
advice. You know, I played like long sets with this one player from like in my area, Stanford. I'd be in like 40 times in a row, and then he finally got a match off of me. But then, you know, it continued. But, you know, I kept telling him, you know, what to do, and he got better and better just by advice.
Yeah,
so that's
no,
all you
and
need.
that's super important.
But when we got but that's why I felt like it was very unfair, and I didn't think it was right that this player just goes out and calls out like a small community and says that, oh, you guys are inefficient, you guys aren't. I mean, like in a way, you know, saying that he was, you know, he looked down on us as if we were inferior, and that's only because he's probably been exposed to other players. He actually knows better players a lot better, but that doesn't necessarily mean you've proven anything. The only time he's come here, I beat him in tournament.
Yes.
He's beaten me in tournament in Boston, but either way, you know, that's not the way. I really wish, you know, we didn't have that sort of situation. I wish, you know, we didn't have players. I mean, it seems like, I mean, Dan brought this up. I don't know where Dan is. Dan brought up a really good point. Like, it just seems like there's just players that seem to like turn their backs on their own community and just
sucks.
like, yeah. And, you know, even the best players, you know, they're such good players, but they don't really like show up much in their community. They don't really do much. But that's, you know, I mean, there's just a lot of, you know, variety here. In this case, you know, it just seems that this person just didn't think we were enough. Not even the Connecticut FGC, and won't go to Resistance. Resistance being, you know, our monthly Connecticut tournament.
No, Resistance is the weekly. Voltage is the monthly. Don't worry about it.
Voltage. Just and
Yeah.
there's a Voltage tournament coming up, so stay tuned for that one.
Are you going to that?
Absolutely. This is Connecticut. This is my state. This is my home, and I want this state to get stronger. Not just this state, New England.
I agree.
Andrea said that she wants New England to be a stronger, you know, region. You know, we're like a family. Let's try to, like, you know, improve together, pick each other up, not have this kind of stuff. I don't like drama. That's
Me
why
neither. No, I hate
like,
that. I don't have time for it.
Yeah,
I tell people
absolutely.
that all the time. I do not. I am too busy. I work 7 days a week, at least 10 hours a day. I do not have time for this.
No,
Literally do
absolutely.
not have time.
Yeah, but you know what? I can't believe this is happening.
You know, the way I look at it is like, okay, fine, whatever. You're allowed to have your opinion or thoughts, whatever. We are going to keep doing our thing.
No,
I'm not gonna stop or interrupt that for
yeah,
anybody.
no, absolutely. And you know what I'm happy about? I'm happy that a lot of people are improving here.
Yes.
That's why I make the drive all the way here. Now I have to make it, except the part where I have to drive back. But it was fun, you know. I like, you know, getting to see you guys. I don't really talk to many people back in Stanford. I mean, because like it seems, I don't know if this happens to you, but to me it happens. Like I know someone, and then like they either get a job somewhere else or they go to school like far away,
And they move away, and they're gone. Yeah, you never see them again.
Yeah, I barely have any of that because everyone I went to high school with, we all lived in Stanford. I feel like I'm the only one that's
left?
still, yeah.
No, I'm the same way.
So I don't really have,
And I'm only still here for this. If it weren't for GVS, I would have moved by now, for sure.
Oh yeah, no,
For
definitely.
sure.
No, absolutely. You know what? I'm glad that, you know, you're making this sort of effort for us. You know, you don't play guilty here, but you know what? At least, you know, you're hearing us out, trying to make an effort and
I just want to run a good
hosting
tournament, man.
tournaments.
That's all I want. That's all I want.
Thank you.
Just want to sit in a box all day and run tournaments. If I can do that for the rest of my life, I'm happy.
Yep.
I'm happy, man.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that, and I'm happy for you as well.
Appreciate it.
Yep, absolutely. So Justin,
All right.
it's been a pleasure. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry
Follow
for cutting
Jacob on Twitter, please.
and follow JVS Paper Fairy on Twitter.
I
you're all
got
set?
too many followers. Y'all need to relax.
Okay.
I'm not that interesting. You at least have something to hang your hat on. Like, what am I? I'm just some guy yelling brackets at people.
Yeah.
Follow Jacob on Twitter.
Thank you guys. Take care.
All right.